Mandya, Malvalli, all taluks have been named in the letter from the governor office. You can see the letter that India Today has accessed. It says Karnataka Governor Secretariat and the written to the Chief Secretary of Karnataka asking her to protect the interests of the officials and look into this graft allegations. We'll have to wait and see how the government will react, the Chief Minister and the Minister himself.
But what has happened with the investigation? Has it even started yet? Has that progressed? Has he himself given out any statement in his defense? Because it appears all is silent from his side right now.
Well, the Chief Secretary is yet to take action on this, is what we are told, because just 3 days back the letter was written, and firstly it would be brought to the notice of the Chief Minister, and the time the governor has not mentioned any time-bound report as such that give a report in 7 days, submit in 3 days is not written. So that the Chief Secretary is also contemplating on as to what has to be done. Most likely that today or tomorrow she will be talking to the Agriculture Secretary first and seeking a report from him, and most likely even speak to the officials directly.
So much. Nagarjun Dwarkanath will be tracking all the latest on that. That's a big story. Could actually become a lot of trouble for Siddaramaiah government, because remember, their whole plank was anti-corruption. Their whole reason of being voted was with regard to allegedly BJP in government. Remember, the 40% commission sarkar was their whole slogan. They had come on honesty, and now their minister in the agriculture has got a messaging which is so shocking. Remember, from the officials to say, if there is no investigation against him, we will consume poison. That's a big comment to come in from officials. We'll try and get a statement from the minister himself. But for Cheluvarya Swamy, it's a big statement. And BJP, of course, is quick to jump in on that. I'm joined this morning by BJP's senior leader and spokesperson, Mr. Tom Varakan. Mr. Varakan, good morning. Now, at this point, what do you have to say? Because the investigation hasn't started, but for an official, and in fact more than one official, to say that we'll consume poison if graft allegations against him are not investigated. He's been asking us for 6 to 8 lakh rupees.
Let me correct you. It is not the BJP who has jumped into this issue. It is the officials themselves who have asked for an inquiry. And I think it's deemed fit that an inquiry should be ordered, because this is the government that said that they're corruption-free and they're different, and they had some guarantees offered and all that. And now today, officers are saying that they're corrupt. So it's not the BJP that's saying anything. We are only taking up the issues which the officials have raised, and an investigation by an agency other than the usual standard CID team and all that. We need a CBI inquiry into it, because the local police and all that investigation will be more of a cover-up than certain realities that need to be exposed of this government.
Okay, interesting. Thank you so much, Mr. Tom Varakan, saying that imagine if the officials themselves are raising this objection. This, remember, is that reflects the sort of situation there is currently in Karnataka. All right, that's all from me for now. But after a very short break, we get you the top story, and that will Rahul Gandhi return as fast as he was disqualified from the Lok Sabha. That's the big news coming in. The Congress is upping the ante and will be waiting and watching eagerly if their Neta from Wayanad will return to the Lok Sabha after the top court stayed his conviction. Big news after a very short break. Thank you for watching.
As the Lok Sabha polls approach near, political showdown between opposition BJP is escalating. Prime Minister Modi took a jibe with the opposition alliance, recalling that Mahatma Gandhi's Quit India movement was launched on 9th August. The Prime Minister said similarly the country wants dynasty, corruption and appeasement to quit India. Meanwhile, the opposition has slammed the Prime Minister Modi's remarks and called it a diversion from real issues like Manipur, Haryana, violence and inflation.
साथियों, 7 तारीख के एक दिन बाद 9 अगस्त आ रही है। 9 अगस्त वो तारीख है जब ऐतिहासिक क्विट इंडिया मूवमेंट की शुरुआत हुई थी। महात्मा गांधी ने मंत्र दिया था और क्विट इंडिया मूवमेंट ने स्वतंत्रता की तरफ भारत के कदमों में नई ऊर्जा पैदा कर दी थी। इसी से प्रेरित होकर आज पूरा देश हर बुराई के लिए कह रहा है क्विट इंडिया। चारों तरफ एक ही गुंज है, करप्शन क्विट इंडिया, यानी भ्रष्टाचार इंडिया छोड़ो, डायनेस्टी क्विट इंडिया, यानी परिवारवाद इंडिया छोड़ो, अपीजमेंट क्विट इंडिया, यानी तुष्टीकरण इंडिया छोड़ो।
पूरे हिंदुस्तान ने और पूरे देश ने, पूरी इंडिया ने ये तय किया है कि इस बार 2024 में सिर्फ इंडिया को अपनाएंगे और इंडिया को ही जिताएंगे। इंडिया का मतलब है कि इंडिया जब होगी तो देश के अंदर में बेरोजगारी दूर होगी, महंगाई दूर होगी, यहाँ पे किसानों के सम्मान की बात होगी, महिलाओं के सम्मान की बात होगी। ये इंडिया है और मुझे पूरा विश्वास है इस इंडिया को पूरा हिंदुस्तान अपनाएगा। भारतीय जनता पार्टी को जाहिर सी बात है कि इंडिया से डर लगने लगा है, तभी इंडिया की बातें इतनी करते हैं। मुझे लगता है कि इंडिया की बात न करके अगर मणिपुर पे बोलते तो ज्यादा अच्छा रहता, अगर वो हरियाणा की जो घटनाएं हैं उस पर चर्चा करते तो ज्यादा अच्छा रहता, टमाटर इतना महंगा इस पे बोल देते तो ज्यादा अच्छा रहता।
प्राइम मिनिस्टर सेड भ्रष्टाचार भारत छोड़ो, तुष्टीकरण भारत छोड़ो, वोट बैंक की राजनीति भारत छोड़ो। तो why is it the opposition is taking it personally? He has not named the opposition. That means the opposition knows that they represent Bhrashtachar, they represent Tushtikarana, they represent Parivarvad. Therefore, they are taking it personally.
Vasant Valley School secured the top honours in the 13th edition of the Vasant Valley Aaj Tak Hindi debate competition, showcasing their debating prowess and intellectual acumen against formidable opponents there. They showcased a brilliant display of debating skills from top schools across the nation. Take a look.
तो हम लोग बस चुप्पी से इन लोगों को देखते रहते हैं, ना सकारात्मकता को बढ़ावा देते हैं और ना नकारात्मकता को खत्म करते हैं।
पर मूक दर्शिता का अर्थ जो हमारा दल बताना चाह रहा है वह यह है,
A fierce clash of intellect.
स्पष्ट करना चाहूंगा कि हम आज के सदन को भारतीय बुद्धिजीवियों के सदन द्वारा देखना चाहेंगे।
हमें प्रतिस्पर्धा में टिके रहने की आवश्यकता है और प्रतिस्पर्धा में टिके रहने के लिए हमें अपने कार्य पर ध्यान देने की आवश्यकता है।
मैं जादूगर बन सकती हूँ, वो जो ट्रॉफी है उसको 2 में भी कर सकती हूँ, क्योंकि मैं चाहती हूँ कि वसंत वैली एंड सिंधिया स्कूल दोनों ही जीते। मुझे इतना मज़ा हिंदी वाद विवाद में कभी नहीं आया जितना इस वक्त आया। इसके लिए बहुत बहुत तालियां। एंड द विनर इज वसंत वैली स्कूल।
And the prestigious Vasant Valley School emerged victorious in the 13th edition of the Vasant Valley Aaj Tak Hindi debate competition.
कितना बढ़िया है वह समाज जहां हर घिनौने कार्य का जवाब है मूकदर्शिता।
Students from the Vasant Valley and the Sindhya school took on each other in the final round of the competition, which saw a thrilling face-off between the teams of both the schools.
उस पे टांग अड़ाकर उसके बिना ज्ञान होए उसे और बिगाड़ने की कोशिश करता है, वह होता है मूकदर्शिता।
Participants from the two teams sparred on the motion adopted by the House, Mookdarshita mein hi buddhimani, which translate into being a mute spectator is a smart decision. The competition saw an enthusiastic participation from 26 renowned schools from all corners of the country. While students representing the Sindhya school debated for the motion,
तो जिस आदर्शवाद की भावना से, जिस मूक दर्शक का चयन ना करने से हमारे ऊपर संकट आ रहा है, हमारे परिवार पर संकट आ रहा है, हम उसका चयन क्यों करें महोदय?
महोदय, आज बुद्धिमान वही है जो स्वयं का जीवन संचालन करने में सक्षम हो, जो स्वयं की परिस्थिति को सुधार सके, स्वयं सफलता हासिल कर सके। वह बुद्धिमान नहीं है जो दूसरों की मदद करने का चोला पहन के घूम सके। बुद्धिमानी धर्म से कहीं दूर दूर तक मेल नहीं खाती है महोदय, जिस बात को समझने में मेरे विपक्षी मित्र पूर्ण रूप से असक्षम है।
The students representing the Vasant Valley debated against the motion.
उनके खंडन की ओर बढ़ते हुए उन्होंने आके सबसे पहले मूक दर्शिता की गलत परिभाषा दी, उसको हमारे पहले वक्ता ने सही किया। उन्होंने आके बोला कि हमें अपनी जंग लड़नी जरूरी है। लेकिन महोदय, आप ही बताइए, अगर मेरे पास इस बात का हक ही ना हो कि मैं अपनी आवाज उठाऊं, अपने विचारों को प्रस्तुत करूं, तो मैं कौन सी जंग लड़ूंगी महोदय। उन्होंने आके बात करी निजी विकास की, आगे बढ़ने की, कि हमें खुद आगे बढ़ने की जरूरत है, खुद आगे होने की जरूरत है महोदय। लेकिन आप ही बताइए कि हम लोग जब अपने विचार ही आगे नहीं रखेंगे तो फिर हम लोग आगे कैसे बढ़ेंगे।
In the end, Vasant Valley School's compelling arguments and persuasive delivery earned them the coveted title.
Hello, very good morning. You're watching India Today Television. This is India's Agenda. I'm Sneha Mordani. Let's tell you what's making news this Monday morning first. Mallikarjun Kharge, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary leading reach out to allies and speaker over Rahul Gandhi's return. India parties to meet on Rahul's reinstatement. Congress will move court if the government delays Rahul Gandhi's return. India bloc readies for Rajya Sabha battle. Opposition to pull out all stops on Delhi Services Bill, ailing ex-Jharkhand Chief Minister Shibu Soren to vote. Assam is all set to bring a ban on polygamy. Himanta Biswa Sarma pledges empowerment of women. Opposition calls this move communal, diversionary. Furious BSP MP, BJP MLC verbal spat on stage. Danish Ali stops BJP MLC's Bharat Mata chant on stage. BJP Neta Vijay Varghya threatens a scan kill anti-Bharat brigade. Chandrayaan successfully enters lunar orbit. ISRO's Chandrayaan lunar orbit insertion has been successful. ISRO shares first images of the moon viewed by Chandrayaan. Big story breaking at this hour. Veteran opposition leaders to vote on Delhi bill. Ex-Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh to vote in Parliament. Opposition to pull out all stops on Delhi Services Bill. Ailing ex-Jharkhand Chief Minister Shibu Soren also to vote. Outnumbered opposition goes all out to save face. The government has the numbers. Each vote essentially counts for the opposition. There is in fact going to be voting on the Delhi Services Bill, which has already been tabled, and opposition does not have the numbers, and that's the reason why they're pulling out all stops to ensure that they get the maximum numbers as possible, as far as possible. And that's the reason why veteran leaders like former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh, Rajya Sabha MP, is going to be voting, and also former Chief Minister of Jharkhand, Shibu Soren, to vote. The opposition clearly is outnumbered, and that's the reason why they're doing what they can to get the numbers in what really is being seen as a face-saving exercise. Getting in details of the voting for the Delhi Services Bill, which has been tabled already. Dr. Manmohan Singh is to also vote in Parliament. He's wheelchair bound. Also ailing former Chief Minister of Jharkhand, Shibu Soren, is going to be voting. This comes at a time when the opposition has in fact rallied around this issue that was very vociferously raised by the Aam Aadmi Party, this Delhi Services Bill, which the centre says is its right and constitutional right. Amit Bhardwaj is getting us more details on that story. Amit, the opposition clearly is worried about the fact that it does not have the numbers. But even if Shibu Soren and Dr. Manmohan Singh vote for this, what is it really going to look like?
Well, Sneha, the battle for India bloc of the opposition parties right now is all about perception. It's about the narrative that they want to build upon. And that is why today what you will see is that all the India bloc parties plus BRS, because remember, BRS is not part of the India bloc, but they will be also siding with the India bloc today, which means that, over 105 or nearly 104, 105 members will be voting against the Delhi Services Bill. So the idea today is to have a long discussion on the Delhi Services Bill. Opposition parties will try to make sure to put the narrative that they are united against the NDA or Narendra Modi's government, and they want to also put across a message that this particular bill is not only about Delhi, rather about the federal structure of the country. Hence, the government should not get an easy way, easy get through on this particular bill. Along with that, to win that perception battle or that narrative, Sneha, what we can also expect today is that former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh and Jharkhand Mukti Morcha's President and former Chief Minister of Jharkhand, Shibu Soren, could be also joining the proceedings today. There's a possibility that Shibu Soren, who is unwell, not in best of his health, he could be also brought to the upper house to join the proceedings of the Delhi Services Bill. So all these developments or strategies have been carved out to send across a message as to how the India bloc MPs, India bloc parties and the BRS are sticking together on this particular issue, and they want to send across a message that they are against the BJP's government and this particular bill, which they believe is the beginning of centre's attempt to do away with several laws which falls under the concurrent
Clearly a
list
tug of war inside Parliament. That's what we are going to see today, Amit. I'm going to thank you for the moment for getting us those details. The Delhi dangle to take control over services has reached Rajya Sabha. After the bill sailed through the lower house smoothly, Home Minister Amit Shah is all set to move the bill in the upper house today. Meanwhile, the Aam Aadmi Party has issued a 3-line whip to its Rajya Sabha members, claiming Lok Sabha was an easy sail, but Rajya Sabha will be the real test, which they are hopeful of passing with majority. While the central government did not face any hurdle in getting the bill passed through the lower house, they have clear majority in Rajya Sabha as well. The BJP and its allies have 105 members and will get the support of fence sitters as well. BJDA and YSRCP, each of which has 9 MPs.
श्री अब्दुल वहाब ने आपकी अनुमति से मैं आज की संशोधित
Sandeep Pathak ji, how prepared is Aam Aadmi Party for Rajya Sabha bill is coming today?
Well, we are fully prepared in terms of number as well and in terms of debate also. So from our side, we are prepared and confident.
Do you think that it will be passed or you will be able to stop it?
Well, we'll try our level best to stop it because this is against the people of this country, against the people of Delhi, and we'll see what happens, but we'll do our level best.
दिल्ली सर्विसेज बिल के खिलाफ आंकड़े हमारे पास पूरे थे, इसके अंदर कोई दो राय नहीं है, परंतु एक दो दलों के ऊपर कहीं न कहीं दबाव पड़ा है। क्या दबाव पड़ा है, क्या उसके अंदर उनको परेशानियां हुई हैं, ये तो बेहतर वो बता सकते हैं, परंतु आज भी मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि जो आत्मा की आवाज पे वोट देंगे तो इस बिल के विरुद्ध के अंदर वोट आएगी और ये बिल राज्यसभा में हार सकता है।
Number is going to be after the bill is going to be introduced and discussion is going to take place. How people are going to react, we have to wait and see. And we all hope that India Alliance is united, and we in the Lok Sabha we were united, and Rajya Sabha also we will be united, and we will be trying to defeat the bill.
ये संविधान पर एक खतरनाक प्रहार है। यहाँ केंद्र प्रदेश को निगल लेना चाहता है, उसके अधिकार विहीन कर देना चाहता है। इस फेडरल स्ट्रक्चर को बचाने के लिए, संविधान को बचाने के लिए हम कल पूरी ताकत से इसका विरोध करेंगे।
बार बार अरविंद केजरीवाल का ये कहना कि मुझे ट्रांसफर पोस्टिंग का अधिकार देना चाहिए, तो दिल्ली की जनता को दिखाना चाहते हैं कि मैं कोई काम इसलिए नहीं कर पा रहा क्योंकि मेरे पास अधिकार नहीं है। राष्ट्रीय राजधानी वर्ल्ड में जितनी भी कैपिटल्स हैं उनके जो भी अधिकार होते हैं वहाँ के केंद्र सरकार के पास होते हैं, इसलिए बार बार वो दिल्ली के सारे राज्य के अधिकार मांगते हैं। तो ये हमारे मुख्यमंत्री साहब को भी पता है कि ये उनकी मांग बिल्कुल ही नाजायज है।
All right, we're getting you all the details as to what really is expected in Rajya Sabha, the upper house, as far as the numbers are also concerned. When the government says it has the numbers, what next then really for the opposition? So let's get you up to speed with the numbers here. Government has numbers in Rajya Sabha like it did in Lok Sabha. The strength is at 238. So let's talk about the halfway mark, which stands at 120. Now the government side really is BJP plus 5 nominated, 2 independent and the fence setters. Extremely important. 9 MPs of YSRCP, 9 MPs of BJD and TDP supporting the government. So it's clear that the government has the numbers in the upper house of parliament as well. What about the opposition? Not too good. 105 as far as the opposition is concerned. Until a few years ago, the opposition did have the numbers in Rajya Sabha, but that trend really changed. It has support of others. However, it doesn't really add up when it comes to numbers. So the opposition doesn't really have the strength there. Getting in details as far as the numbers in both houses concerned, where the bill had smooth sailing in Lok Sabha, it's expected that the bill will have smooth sailing in Rajya Sabha as well, but the opposition is doing what it can to get in everyone on its side to vote. It's a face-saver exercise, it's a face-saving exercise rather, and also trying to put out the message that the opposition is clearly united when it comes to this particular bill, which has already passed, which has already been passed rather in Lok Sabha. More reactions coming in. Let's go straight to that.
आम आदमी पार्टी के लिए बड़ी चुनौती दिल्ली सेवा बिल। हमारे साथ राज्यसभा सांसद संजय सिंह जुड़ गए हैं। आम आदमी पार्टी के यूं तो 10 राज्यसभा सांसद हैं, लेकिन आप सस्पेंड हो चुके हैं तो आपकी एक ताकत कम हो गई, अब 9 राज्यसभा सांसद हैं। लेकिन आज जो बिल पेश होगा उसके लिए वोटिंग होती है, तो कितनी तैयार है आम आदमी पार्टी और क्या रणनीति है?
देखिए, जो टीम इंडिया है उसके लगभग सारे दल इस बिल के विरोध में हैं और उन्होंने एक मत से ये निर्णय लिया है कि जब भी ये बिल आएगा तो इसके खिलाफ बोलेंगे भी और वोट भी करेंगे। आपने लोकसभा में देखा होगा कि सारे दलों ने एक स्वर में इसका विरोध किया। अब सरकार की तानाशाही का आलम यह है कि जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी 1993 से लेकर लगातार 2015 तक पूर्ण राज्य की वकालत करती रहे, और इतना ही नहीं, 2003 में आडवाणी जी एक बिल लेके आए थे कि दिल्ली को पूर्ण राज्य बनाया जाए। आज वो पार्टी हमको सर्विसेज का अधिकार नहीं देना चाहती और माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय के 5 जजों का फैसला आने के बाद भी नहीं देना चाहती। तो मानोगे क्या आप? लोकतंत्र आप मानोगे नहीं, संघीय ढांचा आप मानोगे नहीं, संविधान आप मानोगे नहीं, सुप्रीम कोर्ट आप मानोगे नहीं। तो अगर आपको एलजी और राज्यपाल के डंडे से देश को चलाना है तो एक तो हो गए मोदी जी, दूसरे हो गए अमित शाह, बाकी सारे राज्यों के अंदर आप राज्यपाल और एलजी रख दीजिए। क्या क्या जरूरत है चुनाव कराने की? फिर चुनाव का मतलब क्या हो गया? अगर एक इलेक्टेड गवर्नमेंट, एक ऐसी गवर्नमेंट जिसको प्रचंड बहुमत मिला, 67 सीट मिली, 62 सीट मिली, उस सरकार को ये अधिकार नहीं है कि वो एक डॉक्टर का ट्रांसफर कर सके, एक इंजीनियर का ट्रांसफर कर सके, एक डीएम एसडीएम का ट्रांसफर कर सके, तो फिर सरकार का मतलब क्या बचेगा? आप मुझे बताइए।
लेकिन साथ ही जब हमने लोकसभा में देखा बिल पेश हो रहा था, गृह मंत्री अमित शाह लगातार आम आदमी पार्टी पर निशाना साध रहे थे। उन्होंने तमाम बातें कहीं, सुपाड़ी तक कह दिया आम आदमी पार्टी को, और ऐसी स्थिति में एक नया विवाद शुरू हो गया। साथ ही साथ भ्रष्टाचार की वो बात करते नजर आए, विपक्षी गठबंधन इंडिया पर प्रहार करते नजर आए।
देखिए, इन लोगों की हालत मैं तो आपको कई बार कह चुका हूँ। भ्रष्टाचार का आरोप लगा रहे थे हमारे ऊपर, आज तक न कोई तथ्य मिला न प्रमाण मिला। और अब मैं भाजपाइयों से कहता हूं कि भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ मत बोला करो। भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ भाजपाई बोलते हैं तो ऐसा लगता है ओसामा बिन लादेन अहिंसा पे उपदेश दे रहा है। भाई, कंपटीशन चल रहा है इनके यहाँ। तुमने 70,000 करोड़ का घोटाला किया, इधर जल्दी आओ। 80,000 करोड़ का किया, इधर जल्दी आओ। लाख करोड़ का किया, जल्दी। आप देखिए ना, पूरब से लेके पश्चिम तक, उत्तर से लेके दक्षिण तक, जो जितना बड़ा भ्रष्टाचारी वो उतना बड़ा पदाधिकारी। वाटर स्कैम हेमंत विश्व शर्मा के ऊपर बीजेपी ने लगाया, हमने नहीं लगाया। उसकी सीबीआई की, ईडी की जांच चल रही थी, उसको मुख्यमंत्री बना दिया। व्यापम घोटाला, सीबीआई की जांच चल रही थी शिवराज सिंह पे, उनको मुख्यमंत्री बना दिया। येदियुरप्पा पे माइनिंग घोटाले की जांच चल रही थी, उनको मुख्यमंत्री बना दिया। तो बीजेपी में तो भ्रष्टाचार करना एक उपलब्धि है।
Big story we are breaking at this hour. Rahul Gandhi's membership is all set to be restored as early as today. The notification is going to be released shortly is what we've been given to understand. Remember, the Congress has gone all guns blazing, saying that this is the Supreme Court's order. Rahul Gandhi has to be reinstated since his disqualification as a member of parliament from Wayanad has been stayed by the Supreme Court, and the parliament and the government can't in fact prevent him from being a member again and attending the proceedings of the House. So just before the no confidence motion that has been moved by the opposition, Rahul Gandhi is going to be seen back in Parliamentary, instated as Member of Parliament from Wayanad that he is. A notification to this effect is also going to be released shortly is what we've been given to understand from our sources. Gandhi's membership is going to be restored. Rahul Gandhi was an MP from Wayanad and he is going to now continue to serve as a member of parliament is what we know. This notification to reinstate him as a member of parliament is going to be issued very, very shortly. So I think as early as today, and we'll be getting in a word from our reporters also on the ground about this. Mosmi, in fact, had earlier spoken to senior leader of the Congress and leader of the opposition in Lok Sabha, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, about this. Listen in.
हमारे साथ कांग्रेस पार्टी के लोकसभा के नेता अधीर रंजन चौधरी हैं। आइए बात करते हैं। अधीर दादा, क्या इसमें आपने प्रेस वार्ता भी बुलाई, आपने कहा भी कि हम चाहते हैं कि जल्द बहाल हो जाए प्रेस वार्ताओं में भी, लेकिन अभी तक कोई नोटिस आया नहीं?
नहीं, नोटिस आया नहीं, इसलिए हमारी तरफ से जो प्रयास, जो पहल किए जाना चाहिए तो हम करते रहते हैं। आज एकदम अंतिम चरण में हम लोग सुप्रीम कोर्ट से जो सर्टिफाइड कॉपी वो भी मंगा रहे हैं, क्योंकि वो भी हम जमा करें, इसलिए क्योंकि और कुछ कहने की कोई गुंजाइश न बचे, क्योंकि ये होना चाहिए था। क्यों नहीं हो रहे हैं? आप जैसे सवाल पूछ रहे हैं, मैं भी ये सवाल में, मैं भी सरकार से, स्पीकर साहब से ये सवाल करने के लिए जा रहा हूं अभी। और ये जब तक हमारा अधिकार हासिल ना होंगे तब तक हमारा ये प्रयास, ये संघर्ष, ये जारी रहेंगे। हम चाहते हैं जल्द से जल्द राहुल जी की वापसी सदन में हो। हम सब बेचैन होकर बैठे हैं, सारे देशवासी ये सवाल पूछ रहे हैं कि क्या ऐसा गलती की राहुल जी से अभी तक, जब सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने सारे कुछ फैसला कर दिया है, फिर भी खटास कहाँ है? तो ये मुद्दे को लेकर सदन में जा रहे हैं, सर्टिफाइड कॉपी सुप्रीम कोर्ट से ला रहे हैं, स्पीकर साहब से मुलाकात करेंगे, एक बार नहीं बार बार करेंगे। सारे एमपी हम स्पीकर के दफ्तर के सामने धरना देंगे अगर जरूरत पड़े, लेकिन राहुल जी को वापसी होना ही चाहिए।
अधीर दादा, नो कॉन्फिडेंस मोशन कल आना है और अभी तक नोटिस आपको आया नहीं है। अभी अभिषेक मनु सिंघवी से जब हम बात कर रहे थे, उन्होंने कहा था 48 घंटे हम इंतजार करेंगे। अब 48 घंटे दोपहर तक हो जाएंगे, तो फिर क्या करना है? उच्च न्यायालय जाएंगे आप लोग?
देखिए, वो तो मनु सिंघवी जी है, वो तो हमारे अगुवाई कर रहे हैं कानूनी मसले पे, उनसे बखूबी ज्यादा जानकारी होंगे। हम तो सर्टिफाइड कॉपी लाने जा रहे हैं सुप्रीम कोर्ट से। सर्टिफाइड कॉपी लेते ही ये जमा करेंगे और कोई कहने की कोई गुंजाइश नहीं बचेगी, ये मुझे लगता है। अभी ना करना का कोई जगह नहीं बच पा रहे हैं, अभी हाँ करना ही पड़ेगा ऐसा मुझे लगता है, क्योंकि और कोई जगह नहीं है, कुछ कहने की कोई जगह नहीं, सारे कुछ नियमों के मुताबिक हम कर चुके हैं। अभी राहुल जी को वापसी लाओ, यही हमारा मांग है और इसलिए हम बेचैन है, अस्थिर है, अधीर भी है।
हम बेचैन is what the Congress says, but it looks like there's going to be good news for the Congress and Rahul Gandhi today. Rahul Gautam is with us for more details on that. Rahul, the notification is going to be issued shortly, so as early as today we'll expect Mr. Gandhi to be back in Parliament, and he's going to be obviously then participating in the no confidence debate as well.
Well, it's a big development as far as Congress party is concerned, because if Rahul Gandhi is going to be reinstated as member of Parliament, you can expect that then he is going to open the discussion on behalf of opposition rank when no confidence motion would be taken up for discussion in Lok Sabha, and that's what Congress party was aiming for, that Rahul Gandhi should come and in fact lead the charge against the treasury benches and government. What we're learning from our sources that a short while from now a notification would be issued from the Lok Sabha Secretariat, and following which Rahul Gandhi would be reinstated as member of Parliament of Lok Sabha. We all know there has been an order from the Supreme Court that actually had gone in the favor of Rahul Gandhi, and following which 48 hours have already passed by, and Congress party was alleging that it's a deliberate delay that is happening, on the part of the government, and that's why Rahul Gandhi is not being reinstated, because government does not want him back in Lok Sabha. But now we are learning from our sources that a notification would be issued very shortly, and you can expect now that the charge would now be spearheading by Rahul Gandhi himself. Congress MPs are obviously very elated over this fact now that their supreme leader, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, will now be leading the charge, and obviously you can expect that this will certainly be infusing a new lease of oxygen, as far as opposition ranks is concerned, and you can expect now that no confidence motion would now be, in all likelihood, would now be started by Rahul Gandhi himself.
Essentially, this also means that there will be fireworks inside Parliament like we've seen in the past as well when it comes to Mr. Rahul Gandhi cornering the BJP-led central government. Also, the Prime Minister, because we've seen very, very personal attacks.
Well, opposition camp was alleging that Rahul Gandhi is being kept away from Parliament because of the simple fact that he was asking difficult questions to government, and that's why there was this deliberate delay that was happening on the part of Lok Sabha Speaker. In fact, if you remember, when Rahul Gandhi, Mallikarjun Kharge, Abhishek Manu Singhvi, Jairam Ramesh, Adinandan Chaudhary, they all held a press conference the day Supreme Court gave its order. At that day also, Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, who was Congress president, asked and wondered. In fact, in a way he questioned, the government, saying that in how much time now Rahul Gandhi's membership would be reinstated as member of Parliament. We have to really wait and watch, because at a time when he was disqualified, when he was convicted, at that point of time he was disqualified within 24 hours. So that kind of speed and pace are we going to see in his reinstatement? This is something we would wait and watch. But now it seems that the government had decided, the Lok Sabha Secretariat will now be issuing this notification, and obviously we all know that there was no other second option. In fact, the Congress party was only trying to create this narrative that this is happening deliberately on the part of the government. However, there was no second option as far as reinstatement is concerned, because of the fact that there is a favorable order in favor of Rahul Gandhi. So we all know that his membership would be restored, but it was a matter of time, and therefore Congress party had decided that if this is not happening by 12 noon, they might approach Supreme Court as well. But it seems that the matter is resolved now, and in all likelihood you can expect that tomorrow, when the motion would be taken up in Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi would be leading the charge, and you can expect that this is why the entire opposition camp is quite elated.
Pretty much, Rahul, this really looks like a fresh lease of life for the Congress, and also a leg up for the entire opposition, given that they've come together and there has been tremendous bonhomie inside and outside Parliament. Rahul. Okay, we'll just connect with Rahul in a moment from now, but details at this hour are of Rahul Gandhi's Lok Sabha membership getting reinstated. He will be back as Lok Sabha MP as after the Supreme Court of India had said that he can't be disqualified, and the disqualification order from a lower court had been stayed. His conviction had been stayed by the Supreme Court of India. Rahul Gandhi was suspended as a member of Parliament, or rather disqualified as an MP from Wayanad, has now been reinstated, and there is going to be a notification to that effect from the Lok Sabha Secretariat. The Congress, in fact, was going all guns blazing, saying that if that doesn't happen at the earliest, they are also going to approach the Supreme Court of India, but it looks like it is going to happen as early as today. A notification to this effect is getting issued. The notification to reinstate Rahul Gandhi, first and exclusive on India Today television. As you see on your screens right now, and we're going to be reading out from there what really it says. In fact, this is a notification issued as expected by the Lok Sabha Secretariat, dated 7th of August. Talks about the fact that in continuation of the notification that was previously issued, dated March 24th, the Supreme Court has passed an order, and a consulting editor, Rajdeep Sardesai, is joining us in the broadcast. Good morning, Rajdeep. Certainly music to the ears of the Congress party. I would say a fresh lease of life today with Rahul Gandhi getting back into Parliament.
Well, yes, a short while ago, the Lok Sabha has officially notified Rahul Gandhi that he is being reinstated as a member of the Lok Sabha. This follows Friday's Supreme Court order, which stayed his conviction in a criminal defamation case. And I don't know whether it's music for the ears of the Congress, but certainly the mood in the Congress will be lifted ahead of tomorrow's no confidence vote. Remember, the motion was moved by the Congress's Gaurav Gogoi. The Prime Minister is scheduled to respond to that on the 10th. It's a 3-day debate. And now we are being told there is a real possibility that Rahul Gandhi himself may kick off the debate, which was earlier to be done by Mr. Gogoi. So it gives Rahul Gandhi a chance, a platform to put his views before Parliament. The last time he spoke, you will recall, was in February during the motion of thanks to the President's address in that debate. And following his conviction in a criminal defamation case. So the timing could not be more perfect for the Congress. Perhaps the last big opportunity next Lok Sabha election to make its point. Its leader Rahul Gandhi can use that opportunity to make all the points that he makes outside Parliament, this time on the floor of Parliament, ranging from money pool to economic growth. These have been issues that he's been raising, rising prices. And we'll wait and see what he has to say on the floor of Parliament, Sneha.
Rajdeep, I also want to ask you, is this a dilemma before the Congress party, given that... Okay, I'm just going to come back to you in a moment from now, Rajdeep, because we have the notification with us that talks about the fact that Rahul Gandhi is indeed going to be back in Parliament as a member. And I'm reading out from that particular notification, which is dated the 7th, in fact, of August. These are details. So look at this notification. This is first and exclusive on India Today television. Now, what does it really say? 7th of August, this notification has been issued. It talks about the fact that in view of the order of the Supreme Court of India from the 4th of August, essentially a few days ago, the disqualification of Shri Rahul Gandhi notified by Gazette notification dated 24th of March, in terms of the provisions of Article 102 of the Constitution, read with Section 8 of the Representation of the People Act, has ceased to operate subject to further judicial pronouncement. So up until now, till the time there is anything that has been said on this as far as legalities are concerned, the order that was in fact put out to prevent him from being a member of parliament that ceases to operate subject to further judicial pronouncement. That's what this notification says. In continuation of notification number 21 dated the 24th of March 2023, the Supreme Court of India has passed an order in special leave to appeal staying the conviction of Shri Rahul Gandhi, member of Lok Sabha representing the Wayanad Parliamentary constituency of Kerala, which was ordered by the judgment dated 23rd of March of the Court of the Chief Judicial Magistrate in Surat, is what this notification talks about. This copy has been forwarded to Shri Rahul Gandhi MP and to the President's Secretariat, the Chief Electoral Officer, Liaison Officer, Secretary, New Delhi Municipal Council, Liaison Officer. So interestingly, Secretary, New Delhi Municipal Council. Pictures of celebration right now on your screens. What does this also mean? Rahul Gandhi is going to be back at his Tughlaq Lane residence. Interesting, because at a time when he was disqualified as a member of parliament, Rahul Gandhi had to vacate the premises that he was in fact in for years together as an MP. Pictures on your screen are of celebrations that have broken out right now. On the left side of your screen, pictures are in fact from the day, the 4th of August, when the Supreme Court had stayed the conviction of Mr. Rahul Gandhi and had said that he can in fact function as a member of parliament once again. The pictures on the right side of your screens are from Delhi's AICC headquarters, that's 24 Akbar Road, where celebrations, as expected, have broken out. Pictures of protests that have broken out at the AICC headquarters. The Congress, in fact, was all ready to even move court, given that they were worried that this notification wouldn't come on time and Mr. Rahul Gandhi wouldn't be able to participate in the no-confidence motion against the government. However, ahead of the debate, this is what really is happening right now is that Rahul Gandhi is going to be given an opportunity to, in fact, take part in that debate, given that he's been reinstated as per the notification that you also saw first on India Today, back as Wayanad MP. And inside Parliament, it's a fresh lease of life really for the Congress party, and also a shot in the arm as far as the entire opposition bloc is concerned, given that they've displayed bonhomie inside Parliament and outside, and they in fact spoke together against his disqualification, and also welcomed the fact that the Supreme Court has stayed the order of the Surat Court and allowed him to function as a member of parliament once again. This was welcomed by members of the opposition. The entire India bloc had welcomed this, and previously we had seen them also unite the last time around inside the house when Rahul Gandhi was first disqualified. Rahul Gandhi is back as Member of Parliament from Wayanad, and these are pictures of celebration that has broken out at Delhi's AICC headquarters. It's a Congress headquarters in Delhi City. The notification to that effect has been put out by the Lok Sabha Secretariat. This means clearly that there will be, in fact, fireworks inside the house, given the very one-on-one face-off that Mr. Rahul Gandhi has had with the Prime Minister of the country in the past as well. So is it going to be Mr. Gandhi versus Prime Minister Narendra Modi once again in the run-up to 2024 Lok Sabha elections? Court's move to stay the conviction means that Rahul Gandhi is back in Parliament as a member from Wayanad. Rahul Gandhi, of course, has to be, like the BJP said, that there would be many other cases against him. But this is euphoria right now that we see within the Congress and its sympathizers. With Rahul Gandhi coming back, in fact, to Parliament, we'll be expecting to see more of him in the House. There is a no confidence motion also being moved against the government. It has been moved and there is a discussion. I'm going to go straight to my colleague Kumar Kunal, who is in fact at Delhi's AICC headquarters.
महिलाओं ने जो पारंपरिक तरीके से जो नृत्य है वो कर रही हैं, साथ ही साथ ढोल की आवाज यहाँ पर चल रही है। जिस तरीके से सुप्रीम कोर्ट का फैसला आया और उसके बाद आज लोकसभा में सदस्यता बहाल की गई है, उसको लेकर के लगातार यहाँ पर जश्न का माहौल। इस समय राहुल गांधी जी ने जब अपना आधिकारिक आवास छोड़ा था तब से वो अपनी मां सोनिया गांधी के साथ 10 जनपद में ही रह रहे हैं, तो एक तरीके से ये घर भी है इस समय राहुल गांधी का। और यहाँ पर आप तस्वीरें देख सकते हैं, पटाखे भी छोड़े जा रहे हैं और यहाँ पर पूरी तरह से माहौल जश्न का बना दिया गया है। तो ये सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रम रंगारंग तरीके से राहुल गांधी का लोकसभा में वापसी का ये पूरा जश्न। कैमरामैन नासिर के साथ कुमार कुणाल, दिल्ली, आज तक।
Heard in fact from a reporter on the ground getting us those pictures right now as far as the celebrations that have broken out at Delhi's headquarters. In fact, getting in more details as far as Mr. Rahul Gandhi is concerned, expected that he will be back in Parliament as early as today. His disqualification from Lok Sabha now stands revoked. He is going to be certainly in Parliament for a no confidence motion debate.
Celebrating this victory, and what was written on the banners and posters, that it is a victory of Rahul Gandhi, and that's why the kind of celebration with goals and traditional colorful dresses is going on at 10 Janpad. I will let you know that after leaving his official residence, Rahul Gandhi is presently residing with her mother Sonia Gandhi at 10 Janpad only. So this is official residence of Sonia Gandhi, but a temporary residence for Rahul Gandhi as well. So this kind of celebration is going on. आप लोग जो यहाँ पर आए हैं, क्या जश्न मनाने आए हैं?
जश्न नहीं यार, देश में ही नहीं विश्व में जश्न मनाया जा रहा है। सत्य की जीत हुई है, राहुल गांधी के सिद्धांत वसूलों की जीत हुई है, गांधी जी आज महात्मा गांधी की जीत हुई है और झूठ का हार हुआ है।
Big victory, and it's a victory of truth over what they are telling, that it was a deliberate attempt by government to shut mouth of Rahul Gandhi inside the parliament. But ultimately the truth has prevailed, and that's why Rahul Gandhi's membership has been reinstated. I can show you some colorful pictures right here from 10 Janpad, that how women are celebrating, they are dancing, they are making it realize that it's a big victory for Congress, and not just Congress. They are celebrating and they are claiming that it's a victory of truth over this is what actually the government was wanted to stop Rahul Gandhi to speak inside the parliament. With cameraman Nasir Khan.
Amit Bharadwaj is also getting us more details on that story. Amit, when do we expect to see then Mr. Rahul Gandhi? Yeah, more reactions coming in. Let's go straight to that.
मूर्खता प्रदर्शन करते हैं, जहाँ तक मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ, ये तो क्या है, उस कल वो फ्राइडे आ गया है और सैटरडे संडे शायद नहीं होगा। वो स्पीकर आज निर्णय किया है, और क्या है, आज तो जो फ्राइडे होने के बाद आज तो रिस्टोर हो गए ना। कम से कम जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल इंस्टीट्यूशन के बीच में जब चलता है विषय, थोड़ा संयम तो रखना पड़ेगा। तो ऐसे तो बाकी एमपीज को भी हुआ है, तो इसलिए जो कानूनी प्रक्रिया है, संवैधानिक प्रक्रिया है, वो प्रक्रिया हमने बिना डिले किया है।
जानबूझकर देरी की गई है सर।
नहीं, क्या उसी समय का सुप्रीम कोर्ट डिसीजन आने के बाद ऑर्डर कॉपी पूछा था, ऑर्डर देने के बाद तुरंत कर दिया है। नहीं, वो तो उस दिन वर्किंग अवर्स था जी।
सर राहुल गांधी को आप
निलंबित कर दिया, मुझे पूरे सत्र के लिए निलंबित कर दिया। क्या हम बच्चे हैं? हमें समझ में नहीं आ रहा क्यों कर दिया। ये दिल्ली के बिल की वजह से पूरे सत्र के लिए मुझे निलंबित कर दिया गया। कोई बात नहीं, लड़ाई जारी रहेगी। मणिपुर पे बोलना पड़ेगा प्रधानमंत्री जी को।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। जाहिर है कि विपक्ष को मजबूती मिलेगी।
राहुल गांधी जिंदाबाद।
They are denying the delay in restoration of Rahul Gandhi as a member of parliament, saying that there has been no delay in terms of revoking the fact that he was in fact disqualified from parliament, and that they have no hand in it. Because the Congress had raised questions about the government dilly-dallying on this, the government says we have got nothing to do with it. The Lok Sabha Secretariat has issued a notification, but the Congress alleged that the government tried to delay this process. The government said we never tried to delay the process of getting Rahul Gandhi back as a member of parliament, and we have no hand in it. Rahul Gandhi's Lok Sabha membership has been restored. However, the Congress has alleged that the BJP tried to block it and delay it. The government says that's far from the truth. Now we're getting in pictures, and I'll in fact getting in more details of that.